The kimono was originally inspired through traditional Han Dynasty Chinese clothing and continually took design inspirations from China throughout the ages. However, it was not until the Edo period that the kimono sleeves began to grow in length, especially for the women, and the obi sash grew wider. Ever since then, the shape of the kimono has remained unchanged. Today, traditional kimono are still worn for special occasions, such as weddings, tea ceremonies, and cherry blossom festivals. Shockingly, the full kimono ensemble can cost over $20,000 Canadian due to its fine silks and the extensive hand dyeing and stenciling of the fabric. Lastly, there are many layers in a kimono, as you can see in front of you, but the main and most commonly used layers consist of the collar sash, called the eri-sugata, the securing sash, called the datejime, and the thick outer sash, called the obi, which is usually tied into a bow at the back. The kimono has been regarded as great works of art throughout history and is still admired for its beauty today.
In Japanese culture, bowing is a sign of respect. People bow when they greet, apologize, and thank one another. Bowing happens when one addresses their superiors, such as parents, teachers, and bosses. The lower one bows, the more respect they demonstrate. Males usually bow with their hands on their sides, while females usually bow with their hands on their thighs, or overlapped and on top of their thighs. Dining in Japanese culture involves using chopsticks and slaying, I gratefully receive, which in Japanese is, before the start and end of a meal, you would say, thank you for the meal, which is, thank you. Speaking of which, some of the rules regarding dining, thanks Judy, which includes not blowing your nose in public or at the dining table. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Japanese audience.